All right, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy DeAndre. We on Corona Del Mar Beach, and today I have a special guest with me. No more, no less, no more even than player 53 from Squid Game, the challenge. Rex Zhu in the building. What's poppin', man?
They call me even Rex. It's poppin'.
It's poppin', man. We out here living the life and the vibes. It's been about almost a year since Squid Game has since released. It's almost been 2 years since we filmed it. So after a year has passed, can you tell me how you feeling now that the dust has settled and everything is kind of like settled down?
You know, DeAndre was really counting on that $4.56 million. But since that dream could not become a reality, I'm now a Dippin' Dot connoisseur. I do some acting. You can catch me on a few different commercials. The Hess Toy Trains commercial, getting royalties from that. The 3M N95 mask, COVID is gone, but those royalties are coming in, baby. And last but not least, doing some work with Chipotle, our favorite burrito maker.
Okay, well, you're doing a lot of things. That's what's up, man. You out here balling. I know we've been keeping contact. This is one of my real home dogs from the show. We've been kicking it a lot in New York and now in LA since the show has aired. And, you know, it was a wild ride. Did you kind of expect this is where you would be before you filmed the show?
You know, I kind of just assumed I was going to win it and be in a penthouse, so unfortunately I'm not where I'm at today, or where I thought I'd be at today. You know, life goes on. We're on the beach. I'm just playing in the sand, guys.
Well, how do you feel about the show, like, as a whole, in general?
You know, the show was pretty cool. I've been permanently traumatized by the umbrella cookie. Just so you guys know, even when it rains, I do not carry an umbrella. That is not a cap. If anybody sees me with an umbrella, you take a picture and you will receive a financial reward. Aside from that, you know what? It was some great memories. Met some awesome homies like Mr. What's Poppin' DeAndre over here. Met some other really cool people. You know, Spencer Hawkins, a good buddy of mine. You guys remember him from the show. And many others. So, you know, just incredibly grateful for the opportunity, but just still so upsetting I didn't have the money.
Did you think about doing the season 2?
You know, I actually politely declined from submitting my application. The chances I was going to be on that was also pretty low. But I do have a twin brother. His name's Roy. I can't make that up. He did apply to be on the show. Will he be on? Who knows?
Maybe he might be number 53 as well. What if he's number 53? What you gonna think?
He's probably going to die pretty quick.
He don't stand a chance?
He does not stand a chance. If he's number 53, he does not stand a chance.
Dang. Well, I hope if he does do it, he does well. From the show, is there anything that you were kind of like, after seeing it all, were you surprised about, I guess, in the outcome of things?
You know, and I want to make sure I don't racially profile anybody, but it was to my not surprise that an Asian American did win that. And a true hero in my eyes, really a legend at the game and masterfully crafted. So extremely proud of that representation. We all know it is a Korean show after all, and so, you know, it was great to see somebody of Asian descent up there.
Yeah, and we gotta spread the love, though. You know, nice to see a brother win the show. Brothers don't usually win these kind of shows like that. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna opine on that comment.
Smart answer. He's been media trained, if you can't tell, y'all. And so, you know, the real Squid Game season 2 is coming up. Are you excited about that?
You know?
Or are you not gonna watch it?
I'm not even that excited, guys.
Wow.
I'm just gonna keep it 100% brutally real with you. You know, Love is Blind is out. That's incredibly exciting. It is the start of the NFL season. I'm having a great time out here. Squid Game season number 2, probably on the 10th or 11th priority for me to watch.
Why aren't you interested in watching it?
You know, just a little bit traumatizing. Again, I don't do umbrellas. I don't do squids. I don't eat octopus. And I certainly don't do Squid Game season 2.
I'm talking about the real one, though, like the scripted series.
Yeah.
You could actually be on that one, too. Have you tried to be on that one?
My Korean's not strong enough. They already told me that.
So you applied to be on that show? Like, you tried to audition?
I may or may not have tried to weasel my way in that.
So how did you try and weasel your way into it? What did you do?
I got some contacts. Got some contacts at link in the bio below. I'm gonna plug some contacts.
Okay, well, I mean, I couldn't have been in the show, unfortunately, but only a handful. Maybe. Do you think Maya's gonna be in the actual show?
You know,
that would be crazy if she was, huh?
That'd be pretty legendary. You know, I might have to shoot her a DM. Maya's still a friend of mine, and you're gonna ask if I got any money. I did not. She deserves to keep every penny of it.
She does, man. I wish she would have spread a little bit of love, but hey, Maya, you know, do what you need to do. That's your money.
She's a legend.
I'm just here to just watch you and cheer you on from the sideline. So, Squid Game, a lot of people, that was kind of probably, from my end of view, a lot of people would ask me about the show. A lot of people reference me from the show. That's all they want to talk about. This last year, with all your friends at home and whatnot, is that all they wanted to talk about with you about?
It's kind of funny. I felt like it was a really good icebreaker when I was seeing a lot of the friends again. It's like, oh, Rex is a Squid Game guy. And then everybody's like, hey, that's racist just because he's Korean. Like, no, he was like actually on the reality version. A good icebreaker. It is sad to say after a couple years that is truly starting to dissipate a little bit. My 1 milliounce of fandom is now completely gone. I'm about as average Joe as it gets. I'm on this beach. Not a single soul has seen me. Not a single soul will probably ever see me again. And I'm not sipping pina coladas. I'm sipping tap water. So
nobody's came up to you and asked you for your autograph then?
Absolutely nobody has asked me for my autograph. I think the police officer that pulled me over for the citation did ask me for a signature. That is the only signature I've given.
No love at all?
There's about... The amount of love that was given is about as much alcohol in this tap water. And there's no alcohol in this tap water.
Hey, look now. Stay hydrated, y'all. Hashtag stay hydrated.
Not a sponsored ad. It's just
Not
tap
sponsored,
water.
Just water, man. Get that wherever you need
Cali
to.
Tap water.
No, I had actually my barber recognize me from the show. They did, for real.
I'm not wearing
That's
a cap
not cap.
today, but that's a cap.
No, I'll interview my barber if I get a chance to, which I probably won't. But my barber did actually. She told everyone in the shop, and then they were all like talking about it with me. So I actually, somewhat remembrance from the show, a little bit, a smidget. But yeah, they did. The only people that know me would actually recognize or seen me before. Not like a stranger off the street would be like, oh, I remember from the show, unless they really paid that much attention to it and really divulged into the characters from the show. But on my end, I kind of, co-signed. But I actually, did the Squid Game podcast, so people kind of watched that. And then I did, I started doing a lot more long-form content because of the show. And some people happened to run across that.
I have been a loyal follower. Please like, comment, subscribe on DeAndre's content. It's awesome. Actually, I created a couple fake accounts to follow just so I could like it a few extra times.
Do it, y'all. TikTok.
That's what the real ones are doing out here.
Hey, real ones, man. TikTok and Instagram. You know where we at. The DeAndre Way on YouTube. Instagram, DeAndre Mac. TikTok, DeAndre Mac.
Link in the bio below.
Hey, everything is in the bio below. And so, is there anyone from Squid Game that you were kind of surprised that didn't really pop off from the show afterwards?
My boy Dylan Scanlon, man. Just the hero. The hero we all needed. That boy was next to me in line. We knew he was going to do big things when he got through that red light, green light. I saw that boy in the dorms. I'm like, he's going to be different. He's going to be different. He got his fame. He got a little bit of fame. That was kind of cool. But he didn't, pop off. My man TJ popped off. He was a leader in my eyes. He's a cool guy. First time I met him, he says, a Harlem Globetrotter. I said, bet. Let's go. He balled out on me. He was indeed a Harlem Globetrotter and a hero to me. So,
okay.
I think Netflix gave people some justice where they deserved it, and rightfully so. Me, a very insignificant character, got my insignificant camera time just as I should have.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you some names and or numbers of some players, and can you tell me what you think of when I tell you these names and or numbers? Is that a cool game? We gonna play that game real quick. Is that all right?
We'll call it the Cancel Rex game. Go ahead.
Okay, Cancel Rex game. First is player 16, Sam.
Sam is jacked. It's the only word that comes to mind. Cannot speak much about the gameplay because we did not get to know each other in the game, but my goodness, on Instagram, there's nobody more shredded than him. I got in creatine seeing how jacked that man is. It's the only word that comes to mind.
Okay. I don't remember. Actually, I do remember. So player 451, Phil.
Phil, the word that comes to mind is luscious. The hair was incredibly luscious. In terms of his gameplay, once again, cannot comment. I sucked too bad. I got out too early, but the hair was luscious. A very, very nice individual. Also, I'm a scuba diver as well. It's extremely difficult. So, Phil, you are a legend.
Okay. I'll say, I forget the number. I'm trying to remember the number off the top of my head, but he's going to kill me for it. But our friend Logan Nelson.
Narc. I'm totally kidding.
I'm sorry, Logan. I don't remember your number.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
He's not actually a narc. I just wanted to say that word at some point in the interview.
Okay.
Very nice guy. When I think of him, I just think of a loyal lad in the games with me, just trying to make it out alive, make some money out here. Guy was a Michigan fan. I still remember that. Sports fan, nice guy. Good to have in the alliance.
Dash Cats.
Dash Cats. The one word that comes to mind is iconic. He's going to love that, by the way. He is one of a kind, iconic, speaks his mind, and he is a leader in my eyes. Dash Cats, I wish we could have been an alliance. Maybe I could have made it a little bit further. I'm very thankful that not only does that celebrity does follow me, Dash Cats does follow me and interact with my posts. I'm very honored, and we get to spend quality time in New York, the Big Apple.
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. I'm just kidding. I actually don't really know Felicia that well. Pretty sure she's not a fan of me, or at least
Why would you say that?
she's both not a fan or a fan. I'm just kind of an irrelevant character, so I don't think she knows me. But bye Felicia is kind of a coined term, so not really much else to say about that.
Okay. What about?
This is really a shit talking session, isn't it?
I mean, you gotta say what you need to say.
That's right.
The game is over, so you can really say what you need to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna come
I'll
after
ask you
people.
a few more names.
I'm gonna come after people. Ask me about DeAndre.
Sure, player 288, DeAndre.
This is more than one word, but I'm gonna use scaredy cat.
Because I didn't sell out for clout.
My man did not sell out for clout, and he should have.
I should have, actually, y'all. This platform would have been a lot bigger.
And he didn't even win the race.
Oh my gosh! Because he
Matt,
started
whoop your
early.
little ass.
Because he started early. You
If
watch the
anybody-
tape, y'all. He started the race
Run
early.
the tape back.
Run the tape back.
Link in the
man.
bio of the tape. Run it back.
I mean, I don't have the link to the show in the bio,
By
but
the
just
way-
check Netflix in episode 2, I believe.
DeAndre and I did race in a
1 or
40,
2.
and very happy to say DeAndre did not win.
I got the footage for that too, so we can post that in the link in bio too if you want to. You don't want that footage, Coach. All right.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my gosh, we have some intruders in the
That was incredible.
footage. I thought that was a big ass bird.
That guy might go viral here.
Hey,
that guy might be the new
he
TikTok
might. Okay,
star.
I see you. I see you.
Wow. Hey, we're gonna interview after this. He's got a big channel over here.
I-
Yeah, but after this interview, you might go viral. You might be able to quit your day job. All right, give us a minute here.
Okay, and then last but not least, player. Is there a player? I'm just kidding. Player number. Trying to think of a good one for you.
Come on, think of a good one.
Player. Oh, Jesse Jeffers.
I didn't really get to know Jesse Jeffers, but
Actually, you know what? Go ahead, finish.
I'm under the impression that Dash Cats, my good friend, might view this. So I'm gonna put a smile on Dash's face and say, Jesse Jeffers, thumbs down.
Oh, thumbs down. Wow.
Thumbs down to Jesse Jeffers, even though I haven't talked to him. But he was funny in the show because he kept telling people to wear deodorant, and actually I can get on with that. He's like, y'all need to wear deodorant. I can get on with hygiene. But Jesse Jeffers, J Jettas, Double J, thumbs down to my book. I'm Dash Cat's icon.
Okay, and then I will end it. I said that was the last one, but the 3 most controversial players, I'll say player 432, Brighton.
I'm gonna beat his ass. No, Brighton's cool. He was next to me in the dorms. We were pretty close in proximity. He was a funny guy. Obviously wasn't in there long enough.
You was part of his little clique.
I was not strong enough, guys. I can't do enough push-ups to be in that clique, but he's a funny guy. I know he's a controversial character, but I personally cannot say that he was very mean to me, etc. But hey, a lot of my friends don't stand with him, so I don't stand with him.
Okay. And then I forget the guy's name and number. This is bad, but the guy who answered the telephone, I cannot remember his name and or number. Hussein. What about him?
Again, I gotta ride with my crowd.
Wow, you ride with all the controversial people. Wow.
I'm riding with my crowd of Dash Cats as my leader, and it's thumbs down for Hussein.
Yeah, Hussein.
Hands Yes, I said hands down. Thumbs down.
Okay. And I think those are the only two major controversial people from the show in a big grand scheme of things. Okay, so names of people from the show and whatnot. Would you ever go on another reality TV show?
That's a really good question. Some of you, actually none of the viewers would know, but I was an alternate for the show The Mole. That's how I ended up getting onto the Squid Games. That was my consolation prize. That's kind of the story of my life here. Consolation prizes. So I would still entertain The Mole, get to travel around, compete against other people. DeAndre knows I'm a workhorse in the gym. DeAndre knows I'm an athlete. So I'm confident in my abilities to succeed on that show.
Which The Mole?
The Mole, were you listening?
I thought so. You would want to still do it if you could.
Yeah, I'll do that show.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
What about you?
Me, if I got to do that show, I'd love to do the challenge. Obviously, I got to meet Johnny Bananas last weekend at the Strong New York convention. Check it out next year if you haven't. But yeah, I mean, any other show like Survivor, I thought about it a lot. I just think Survivor, I don't want to do just a show to do the show. I want to do the show to win some money. I don't really care about the clout come from a show. You get maybe an endorsement deal. Maybe you get more viewers on your page. And you can get something out of it. But you got to look in the big picture of things. And going to parties and doing these little things just isn't in my landscape. And I don't want to just be known for a show like that. Or the show in general. I want me to be known. And then the show to just be kind of just some at a tally mark on my back, So Survivor, if it happens, but I'm not like dying. Big Brother would be cool, but the surveillance 24/7 kind of does freak me out, and the long time away, and the critique that they get is very hectic, and a lot of them need therapy after the show. Mm-hmm. But I think if I could pick a show, it'd probably be The Challenge.
Okay.
That's been the show I like. Make sure you watch the Challenge recaps on Wednesday nights. The Challenge season 40, it's halfway over. Plugging myself. If you haven't seen it, check it out. If you ain't seen Challenge All-Stars 4, check it out. Challenge All-Stars 5 is coming next year. We're going to cover that as well. All the challenge over here, man.
And spoiler alert, there's some ex-Squid Games players in the new Netflix. Can't say that?
Don't say that.
I'm not going to say who. I'm going to say who told me. I'm going to say which characters.
Don't say none of that. The show ain't even been announced. Well, online you can find it announced. But anyways, yes, we gonna leave it. We gonna put a pin in that one and move on from that.
Pin.
But yeah, what he said. Look it up if you don't know what we're talking about, or you do know what we're talking about. That's all the information you get. And so yeah, so it seems like do you look back on your whole experience and view it as a plus or kind of a eh?
I would say kind of an eh.
Why?
It was a little bit of a letdown for me, but met some incredible people. So that's a positive and a negative. You know what happens when there's a positive and a negative. Folks, if you haven't been in math in a while, a positive and a negative multiplied together is a negative. Hence an eh.
What? What kind of math are you doing? You only put a positive and negative together, and that equals the battery turns on. You know that, right?
I'm taking different math than DeAndre.
That's the Asian math.
He's gonna get.
I'm just playing, y'all. I love the Asian.
Please
folk.
cancel him now.
I love using chopsticks.
Please unsubscribe now.
I'm just playing. So you as an eh.
Eh.
Okay, but you do appreciate the people you've met from the show. I would hope so.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm keeping it real out here.
That's fair. You're keeping it real, y'all. That's all we do. That's fair.
That's what you get from player 53, the irrelevant player. You're gonna get realness.
Well, he's relevant in other aspects. He coming to a Chipotle near you, or a Dippin' Dots. Not sponsored by, but we would love to be. We would love to be.
That'd be awesome.
Got to move the mic so people can see the Dippin' Dots logo right here. I don't have any logos except this one, which you already know. If you know this page, you know what this leads to. And I'm second chance. Round two. I'm tripping. Don't even know what my hat says. And so that kind of pretty much concludes everything that we were speaking about today. I'll have a final thing with saying this is, through the last year, everything's went up real quickly and then dropped kind of just as fast to a degree. How have you coped mentally with dealing with the instant high and then like the low that came after? How did you kind of deal with that?
I just stay depressed out here, man.
Were you
Nah,
really
I'm just kidding.
depressed?
No, I mean, I didn't really ride the high like these other celebrities here. You know, when you make it through episode 2, it's pretty short-lived. But you know what? Life is a beautiful thing. There's so many things you can do. I'm doing these lame commercials, some fun commercials, working with burritos. I'm on the beach. I mean,
You've been acting, the thing is, like, I look at all the people after the show, and I kind of see, okay, you did the show, you had a life before the show. Do you have something after the show? And I think you, honestly, you're not letting the show define you or make you. You doing your own thing. And those are the people who I respect the most, is they're not relying on something else to kind of carry them. You're not being an anchor towards the show and just helping the ship just keeps riding and pulling you. You pulling your own ship. You made your own ship. I mean, this man's about to get married. This man's about to buy a house. This man's about to get promoted. Like, this man's doing big things. And so in traveling all over the place, going to cool events. He went to the Super Bowl last year. This man's making moves, and he ain't relying on Squid Game or anyone else to kind of do that. He's doing it himself, and those are the people who I really admire and, have a lot of respect for. So in that aspect, I think you're doing the thing, man. You're doing the thing, in my opinion.
appreciate that, brother.
Of course, I recognize, you might not have won the money, but you got a lot more than just money. You got character and a heart, and you can't buy that. Some people from the show, they kind of was hoping that it would carry them to kind of like fame and stardom or whatever it is.
We'll list their names in the bio.
Nah, I ain't listening to names. You gonna have to pay for that video. And but two, if they were hoping that they did carry maybe some people did get kind of carried by the show a little bit, and then they kind of relied on that. I think we both know some people kind of like that kind of was hoping that they would keep getting kind of dragged along, and it just didn't happen, and then you might lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. Is that a fair assessment? Or am I tripping?
Themselves in the sauce. That ship was moving.
Don't lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. We can't sing no more though. We can't sing no more though.
Copyright.
That's all we can say. You only get one shot.
Do not miss your chance to go.
Because opportunity strikes
once in a lifetime. You better
subscribe. But yeah, y'all, that's it with this Squid Game Aftermath. Where are they at now? Episode season 2. Season 2 about to drop soon. I believe it drops in December. That's why, if you've seen online, everyone's been posting these Squid Game. Oh, I'm reclassified as player number X whatever. They just doing that. I did not do that. I don't really care that much. I'm not here to promote this show for them. I'm here to do my thing and promote my stuff. And brands that I work with. They didn't ask me to do it either, so I don't really see a reason for me to do it. They're not gonna put me back on the show, so what's the point? Anywho, but watch season 2. Watch season 2. I'm gonna watch season 2. I'm recapping the show, and I'm gonna this is the first time I'm saying this. I haven't told anyone yet, so you're the first to hear it, actually, and you guys will be the first to see it when this airs. I'm actually going to be doing recaps of Squid Game Season 2 with other Squid Game players. Different players will be joining me for each episode to recap those episodes.
I'm going to be one of them.
You said you weren't watching the show, though.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure to.
You can't do that.
All right, I guess I'm not going to recap.
You got to watch the show. You got to be talking about the show. So it'll be that'll be each episode. I don't know how many episodes there will be. Maybe like 8 to 10 episodes, I'm assuming. Maybe, was it 8 to 10 first season? Whatever it was. And yeah, that's going to be pretty fun. I like watching Squid Game, the real show, and it'll be interesting. So yeah, that's a little surprise coming for y'all. As busy as I will be during then, but it's only one episode a week, so I can make it shake. So, but anyway, y'all, thank you for joining. Rex, can you tell the people where to find you or follow you at if they want to keep up with you?
Yeah, my MySpace link is going to be down below. I'm just kidding. Rexhasinsta is my Instagram. TikTok, Rex has TikTok. Thank y'all. God bless.
Hey, thank you. God bless y'all. Peace, blessing, deuces, and have a great rest of your day, because I know we will on this beautiful beach. Peace.